God says, your mother, who is now in heaven, has been trying to reach you since yesterday. She is urgently seeking to tell you something deeply important. Please do not ignore this. Watch this all the way through. There is something you must hear, or you might miss a miracle waiting to unfold in your life. This is not just another moment, it is a divine one. A sacred message from the heavens is waiting to settle in your heart. Don't turn away from this. Something life-changing is about to be revealed. If your spirit feels drawn to this, comment Amen to affirm it right now. You have no idea what your soul is on the edge of receiving. Heaven is reaching for you. What you're about to hear might be the very thing you've been unknowingly praying for. This moment right now is wrapped in grace, in power, in something holy. If you walk away now, you may walk away from a blessing that was created for your name alone. Not tomorrow, not later, right now. Something sacred is unfolding. Heaven has been watching you. Your cries have not gone unheard. Your silent prayers, the ones you whispered with trembling lips, have not been ignored. And now, through my voice, through this message, something divine is being spoken into the atmosphere of your life. Do not doubt what your heart is feeling. This is not coincidence. This is not random. This is divine appointment. There is a voice in the heavens, and it is your mother's. She has been with me in peace and in light, and her spirit has been stirred. Since yesterday, she has been trying to reach you. She knows something is coming, something you must know, something you must be prepared for. She is not worried because she trusts me, but she knows your heart, and she wants to make sure you are ready for what I am about to do. She is not far. Heaven is not distant. Her voice carries through eternity. And I, your God, am bringing that message through. Like this video, if your heart feels even the smallest tug, that is not by chance, that is me reaching for you through the words you're hearing. She wants you to know you are not alone. Not for a moment. In your confusion, your struggle, your doubt, she has been near. I have permitted her to witness how your heart has been tested, and her spirit has longed to whisper to yours, you are not forgotten, you are not failing, you are not falling apart, you are being rebuilt. Heaven is not silent, heaven is moving, and I, the Lord your God, am moving with it. Your tears have not been wasted, every drop is counted, every ache has echoed through my presence. You may have felt abandoned at times. You may have asked, God, where are you? And in those very moments, I was carrying you. I was holding you when your knees buckled under pain. I was surrounding you when all else felt empty. And yes, your mother saw this. She watched with a heart full of love and a spirit resting in my peace. If you believe this is no accident and something powerful is happening, comment 1111 to let heaven know you're listening. She is not trying to scare you. She is trying to prepare you. What's coming will shake loose some things that were never meant to stay in your life. Doors will close, but only because better ones will open. People will walk away, but only because I will surround you with those who truly belong. Things may feel uncertain, but only because I'm rearranging everything to align with your greater purpose. And your mother, from her heavenly place, wants you to be at peace with that. She wants you to walk boldly, not fearfully. You may feel like you've lost too much, but I tell you this, what you thought was lost is being transformed. What you thought was stolen is being restored, and what was broken is being mended in ways only I, your God, can do. You are on the edge of something sacred, and your mother's spirit is rejoicing for what she sees ahead. Her prayers for you did not end when she left the earth. They were carried into heaven, and I have held each one. when you feel the chill on your skin for no reason, when you smell something familiar and feel her near, that is not your imagination. That is her love breaking through the veil between heaven and earth. I have allowed it, because sometimes my child needs more than silence. They need reassurance, and I am a God who gives beyond what you expect. If you trust that your mother's love still surrounds you, comment 222 and open your heart to the next part of what I'm about to say. The words she's trying to send are filled with hope. She wants you to stop blaming yourself. She wants you to stop carrying the weight of guilt and shame. She sees how you've struggled to forgive yourself. She sees how you've kept going, even when no one else noticed. And she wants you to know she is proud of you. You have not failed. You have grown. You have endured. And I, the Lord your God, have seen it all. Even in the silence, I have been speaking. Even in the waiting, I have been working. Do not confuse my stillness with absence. I never left you. And your mother, whose soul rests in my presence, has never stopped loving you, even from beyond. The bond between a mother and child is something I created, and death cannot break what I have designed. You will see her again. But until then, you must live, you must rise, you must keep walking, not just for yourself, but for the promise I have placed on your life, for the calling that is still active, for the anointing that has not faded. You may feel weak now, but strength is already rising within you. The angels are already surrounding you. Your breakthrough is closer than you know. What if a quick 7-second brain ritual could truly wipe out your debt and fill your life with unstoppable abundance? A shocking CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second ritual, now helping ordinary people clear debt and attract unlimited wealth. Verified by 4 top neuroscience labs, this easy at-home method is turning financial problems into dream lifestyles. New homes, cars, vacations, it's all happening for real people. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You were not meant to watch this just to scroll past. This is not content, it is confirmation. I am God, and I speak when your soul needs it most. Right now, I am declaring protection over you. I am surrounding you with peace. I am lifting the heaviness from your shoulders. Receive it, believe it, let it settle into your heart like a sunrise breaking through the darkness. I chose you. I have always chosen you. Before you were formed in the womb, I called you mine. Nothing about your story is an accident, not your pain, not your survival, and certainly not your presence here in this moment. Everything is working together. And your mother's voice is just one of the ways I'm reminding you, you are seen, you are heard, you are still covered by grace. I see your heart. I know how heavy it has been. I know what you've tried to carry in silence. I know the nights you couldn't sleep because the memories kept pulling you back. But I am here now, speaking directly to you, not just as your God, but as the one who has loved you without pause, even when you didn't feel worthy of it. Your mother is not gone. Her physical body may have returned to the dust, but her soul lives on with me. She is not far. Her love was too great, her prayers too deep, for her presence to simply fade. I have kept her close, and she has kept you close in her heart, in her words, in the way she continues to watch over you. She asked me to let you know she's proud, so proud. You've made it this far, even when you thought you couldn't. She sees the courage behind your quiet. She knows how hard you've fought, how much you've held back tears just to get through the day. And she whispers from heaven, keep going. You were born for more than pain. If you believe this word is finding you at the perfect time, comment 333 to declare your faith. I am a God who restores, a God who brings beauty out of ashes. And yes, I am doing that in your life right now. The things that felt like the end will become the beginning. The things that broke you will become your testimony. What you thought you lost forever, I will return, not always in the same form, but always in better timing and greater fullness. Do not let fear make you forget who you are. You are not fragile. You are not forgotten. You are not empty. You are chosen. You are loved. You are protected. Even when the world tries to strip that truth from you, I reinforce it with every breath you take. You belong to me, and no darkness, no grief, no loss, not even death can separate you from my love. I know you've asked, why did she have to go? That question still sits inside you, unanswered. And I won't pretend the pain isn't real. I won't deny how deep the ache runs. But know this, her purpose didn't end with her last breath. Her legacy lives on in you. Her faith, her compassion, her strength, those are still moving in your blood. You carry her more than you know. She sees you now. She's closer than the air around you. Her love remains. She walks beside angels and prays for you without words. Her spirit leans toward you when your strength runs low. And in those quiet moments when you suddenly feel warmth or peace or even tears, you are feeling heaven press in. If you believe her love never left, comment 555 and receive that comfort now. You have a future. You have more ahead. This is not where your story ends. This pain is not your final chapter. I am still writing, still shaping, still working behind the scenes of your life. Your mother knows that. She sees what's coming. And that's why she's been trying to reach you. Because you were slipping. You were getting tired. You were starting to doubt what I promised. And she couldn't stay quiet. She pleaded with me to speak this into your life now, not tomorrow, now. Because what's ahead requires your full attention. The blessing coming your way is bigger than anything you've expected, but it also requires trust. It requires your heart to stay open. It requires your faith to hold even when you don't understand. And I know that's not easy. That's why I'm here now reminding you you're not alone in it. Your angels have been working overtime. You have been surrounded by my presence in ways you didn't even notice. Car accidents that didn't happen. Conversations that came at the perfect time. Random moments of peace that didn't make sense. That was me. That was my protection. That was me holding your life together when you didn't even realize how close you were to falling apart. Your mother saw those moments, and she smiled, because she knew I still had you. She knew I would not let you slip. She knew I was still keeping the promise I made to never leave you, to never forsake you, to never turn my face from you. And now I need you to know, the season of silence is ending. I'm about to move in your life like never before. What was once delayed will no longer be denied. What was once blocked is about to open. What was once hard to understand will soon become crystal clear. I am revealing. I am restoring. I am doing what only I can do. The enemy tried to convince you that you were forgotten, that your prayers went unheard, that I was no longer listening. But the truth is, I was listening more closely than ever. I was preparing the way, and now I'm clearing it. I'm making space for miracles. I'm shaking things loose that tried to chain you down. I'm lifting what tried to bury you. If you believe something is about to shift in your life, comment 1212 with hope in your heart. Could a CIA-leaked brainwave ritual be the fastest shortcut to a life of luxury? Newly released CIA research has just exposed a jaw-dropping brainwave technique that's letting everyday people attract massive wealth almost instantly. This 7-second home ritual, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is transforming debt into dream houses, cars, and luxury getaways. If you're reading this, consider yourself lucky. The page could be taken down any time. Click the link in the description and comments to unlock the secret before it's gone forever. This is not a coincidence. You are not just watching this by chance. You were meant to hear every word. Your soul has been aching for this, and I, the Lord your God, knew exactly when to release it. Your mother's voice carried your name before me, and because of her love, because of her prayers, I'm responding with more than comfort. I'm responding with breakthrough. There will be signs. In the coming days, watch for the confirmation. Watch for the small miracles that start to unfold. The unexpected peace, the favor in places you didn't even knock, the sudden clarity. That will be me. That will be my hand moving where you least expect. Do not overlook the small things. They are the signs of greater things on the way. You are more than a survivor. You are chosen, called, set apart. You have been through fire, and you have not been consumed. You have walked through valleys, and still you stand. You've questioned your strength, but you never lost your purpose. And now, as heaven watches, as your mother watches, I declare this over you. You will rise, you will walk forward, you will heal, you will laugh again, you will see beauty again. You will feel hope again. And it will not be forced, it will come naturally, because my Spirit is bringing it to you. Not because you earned it, but because I love you. And because your mother's prayers still echo in my presence. Here is the next section. Around 1,000 words, continuing right from where we left off. It stays focused on your original theme, deeply rooted in the message, and keeps the same emotion, urgency, and divine tone. I am not done with you. I never was. Even when you felt like giving up. Even when you thought everything was falling apart. Even when you questioned if I was still near, I was with you then, and I am with you now. And so is she, your mother, who now walks in the light of my kingdom. Her voice has not stopped calling for you, not in desperation, but in love, in hope, in peace. Your mother has seen what is ahead for you. She sees what I am preparing, and her spirit longs for you to rise up and receive it. There is something I've placed in your life, something divine, something sacred, something powerful, and the time has come for you to stop doubting and start walking in it. If you believe your breakthrough is near, comment 777 as a sign of faith. She never stopped believing in you. When others turned away, she prayed harder. When you were hurting and didn't say a word, she saw through the silence. She knew the battles inside you. She knew what you were carrying. And even now, in heaven, she sees your heart. She knows you are still carrying pain that no one else notices. She knows you still feel lost sometimes. But she also sees what I'm about to do in your life. She has asked me to remind you of this. You are still becoming. Do not rush to understand everything. Do not try to fix what I am still healing. Let go of the pressure to be perfect. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are not late. You are right where you need to be. And I am still working. I see you trying to keep it together. I see you showing up for others when you feel empty yourself. I see how you doubt your own worth when things get quiet. But I have never changed my mind about you. You are still called, still chosen, still anointed for more. The pain you've walked through has shaped you, but it has not defined you. What hurt you will not have the final word. What tried to stop you will not win, because I am greater, I am stronger, and I go before you to make a way. If this is touching your heart in a way you can't explain, comment 999 to receive the healing coming your way. The people you lost are not lost to me. They are with me. They are in my peace. They are not in pain. They are not waiting in sorrow. They are waiting in joy. And your mother, she is whole. She is radiant. And she wants you to stop carrying guilt about the things you never got to say. She heard your heart, even in silence. She knows you loved her deeply. And she wants you to stop asking what you could have done differently. She wants you to live, not question. And I, your God, want you to do the same. I want you to move forward without fear, without shame, without constantly looking backward. The road behind you was filled with struggle, but the road ahead is filled with promise. Keep your eyes on me. Keep your hands open. There is more coming than you imagined. Every unanswered prayer, every delay, every disappointment, I am using all of it. Nothing has been wasted. Not one tear, not one battle, not one moment of pain. I am turning all of it into purpose. I am writing something beautiful from your sorrow, and you will see it. You will not just hear about it. You will live it. If you've ever felt like giving up, but still kept going, that was my spirit pushing you forward. That was me holding you together. I did not let you fall because there is still more for you. More peace, more joy, more purpose, and yes, more miracles. Is it really possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial struggle into overnight wealth? This leaked, CIA-backed study uncovers a 7-second money ritual that's changing lives right now. Endorsed by 4 neuroscience labs, it reprograms your brain to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now living their dream lives, luxury homes, new vehicles, exotic travel. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. There are things I'm about to do in your life that will silence every doubt, every fear, every lie that was spoken over you. You are not too far gone. You are not too late. You are right on time for what I'm preparing. And heaven is already celebrating what is being unlocked over your life right now. If you believe this word is for you and your time is coming, comment 1010 with trust in your spirit. You don't need to force the healing. Just open your heart to receive it. I will take the brokenness and turn it into strength. I will take the confusion and trade it for peace. I will take what you've lost and return it in ways that will make you say, only God could have done this. That's the kind of restoration I bring. That's the kind of love I give. Your mother trusted me with her life, and now she trusts me with yours. That's why she's been trying to reach you, because she knows what's coming, she knows what's possible, and she wants you to be ready, not afraid, not bitter, not numb. Ready, open, expectant, hopeful. And if all you have left is a small flicker of faith, I will use it. I do not need a perfect vessel to move. I need a willing heart, and I see yours. I see that even through the pain, you've kept some kind of hope alive. That is enough. I will multiply it. I will grow it. I will turn your little faith into great victory. Do not be discouraged by what hasn't happened yet. Your story is still unfolding, the promise is still alive, and my timing is always perfect. You will look back and see how every delay was protection, how every no led to a better yes, how every closed door made room for something greater. You are about to see why the pain had to happen. You are about to understand what I was building in you through the storms. You didn't walk through fire for nothing. You didn't cry those tears for no reason. You didn't lose what you lost just to suffer. I was preparing something inside of you that could not be created in comfort. And your mother, she saw that. She saw what I was making out of what tried to break you. If your heart is still open and listening, comment 1515 and let your soul stay soft toward my voice. I know you've felt tired lately, not just physically, but tired in your spirit. Tired of waiting, tired of hoping, tired of believing and not seeing. I understand. I've watched every moment of it, but I need you to know the wait has not been wasted. Delay does not mean denial. What you've been waiting for is not lost, it's being perfected. What looks quiet on the outside is filled with movement in the spirit. Your mother knows that what's coming is going to restore parts of you that grief tried to erase. She knows because she's seen glimpses of it from where she is. I allowed her to see pieces of your future, your joy, your healing, your return to peace, and it filled her with such deep praise. She couldn't hold it back. That's why she's been trying to reach you, because she wants you to know it's still coming. Even if you don't see it yet, it's already on the way. Do not give up. Not now. You are closer than ever. There is a reason your mother's voice has been stirring in your spirit, a reason her memory feels stronger lately. That's not just emotion, that's not just grief, that is spiritual, that is a divine reminder. Because sometimes I allow a moment of memory to awaken a deeper moment of purpose. If you believe there's something greater connected to your loss, comment 1717 with faith. She loved you with all she had. And that love did not end at her final breath. In fact, it has only deepened in my presence. Her love has taken a new form, a higher form, a form not bound by space or time. She has seen your pain. She has heard your whispered prayers. And even though she cannot speak to you in the way she once did, she speaks to me. She intercedes with grace and tenderness, and I hear her. She asked me to protect you through your doubt. She asked me to surround you when you pushed everyone else away. She asked me to send you this very message, because she knew there were things your heart still needed to hear, things only I could say. Things that would quiet the war inside you. I know you miss her. I know some days it still feels fresh, like she just left. That's how grief works. It does not travel in straight lines. It's not always loud. Sometimes it's silent. Sometimes it sneaks up in the middle of a normal moment. But listen to me now, you are not alone in it. Not for a second. I walk through it with you. And your mother watches with a heart full of my peace, whispering over and over, keep going. If you're still reading, it means you haven't quit, and that means there's still power in your spirit. Don't overlook that. Many people give up when it gets hard, but you didn't. You stayed in the fight. You kept waking up. You kept hoping. That kind of faith may feel small, but in my eyes, it is strong. Strong enough to move mountains, strong enough to open heaven. And now, I want to tell you something even deeper. You are about to enter a season where things finally make sense, where the pain turns into clarity, where the loss becomes foundation, where the storm turns into a clear sky. Your mourning is turning to dancing. Your confusion is turning to peace. Your fear is turning to boldness. Your loneliness is turning to divine connection. Have you heard about the top secret ritual the government wants to keep hidden? Imagine if a single 7-second ritual could clear your debts and draw wealth to you effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 leading neuroscience labs confirm it's not a myth. Struggling families are moving into dream homes with total peace of mind. but the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I've watched your heart struggle to rest. But I say to you now, rest is coming, not just for your body, but for your soul. I will calm the racing thoughts. I will bring sleep to your tired eyes. I will settle the questions that have no answers, because I am not a God of confusion, I am a God of peace. You do not have to hold yourself together anymore. Let me do that for you. Let me carry you. Let me be your strength when you have none left. Your mother would tell you the same thing. She would say, "You don't have to do this alone anymore." And she would be right. You never had to. You just forgot how close I've been. You are about to see the doors I've kept hidden. You are about to feel joy rise again. Not the kind of happiness that comes and goes, but joy that stays, joy that covers you. Joy that holds you steady even when life shakes. That kind of joy is coming. You are not forgotten. You are not too late. You are not unworthy. You are still chosen, still loved, still part of my plan. And your mother sees it too. I see the tears you've held back. I see the smiles you've forced. I see how hard you try to seem okay when your heart still aches. But you don't need to pretend with me. I know you fully, I love you completely, and I accept you just as you are. Broken, healing, unfinished, and still mine. You don't have to keep proving your worth. You never had to. I knew your heart long before the pain hardened it. I saw your soul before the world tried to bury it under disappointment and pressure. You are still the one I chose, still the one I called. And your mother, she sees that clearly now from where she is. She has never doubted who you are, not once. If you believe you're still chosen, no matter what you've been through, comment Amen right now. I have seen the way you carry yourself when no one's looking. The way you show up even when you're exhausted. The way you still speak kindly even when your heart is breaking. That kind of strength is not unnoticed. It is divine, it is powerful, it comes from me. And it's something your mother prayed you would never lose. She prayed you would never stop loving, never stop hoping, never stop trusting. And you haven't. Not completely. Even in your doubt, your spirit has reached for me. Even when you were angry, your heart still whispered my name. And that is why I'm speaking now. Because I honor faith like that, real, raw, honest faith. The kind that struggles but holds on anyway. You've had people walk away. You've had love disappear when you needed it most. You've felt forgotten, overlooked, replaced. But I never left. I never moved. I never changed. I held you through every heartbreak. I stayed when others left. I remained when you couldn't feel me. And your mother, she rejoiced in that. Because she always wanted you to feel secure in my love, no matter who stayed or who left. If you've ever questioned if I was still with you, this is your answer. Yes, I am. I always have been, and now I'm surrounding you again, in a deeper way, in a stronger way, in a way that touches the hidden places even you don't talk about, the wounds that still bleed in silence, the memories that make your chest tighten without warning, the emptiness that comes in waves. I'm going there. I'm healing that, because this is your time to recover. Not just to move on, but to rise. Not just to get through it, but to grow from it. You are not being punished. You are being prepared. What looks like delay is me aligning things. What feels like silence is me working behind the curtain. And soon the curtain will lift. If you trust that I'm working even when you can't see it, comment 1111 with full faith. You are going to see my hand open doors that were shut. You are going to walk into spaces that once felt out of reach. You are going to be favored in rooms where you were once ignored, not because you forced it, but because I ordered it. Because your name has been spoken in places you haven't even walked into yet. And your mother, she is smiling. She sees it. She sees you stepping into what she always knew was inside you. She sees the person you're becoming, not the broken version of you, but the healed, hopeful, powerful version that is emerging even now. You don't have to become someone else. You just have to return to who I created you to be. You've let fear hold the pen for too long. But I'm rewriting that chapter. You've let shame build the walls, but I'm tearing them down. You've let sorrow settle in your soul, but I'm sending joy to flood those places now. My joy is not momentary. It restores, it refreshes, it lasts. Let me in, not just into the good parts, but into the wounded ones, into the parts you hide, into the places that still feel unfinished. I already know them, and I still love you, fully, endlessly, without conditions. If your heart is still open to what I'm doing, comment 222 and don't hold back. I want you to stop apologizing for your grief. Stop feeling guilty for missing her. Stop trying to pretend like it doesn't still hurt. I never asked you to hide your pain. I only asked you to let me hold it. Let me carry what's too heavy. Let me be strong where you are tired. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading everywhere so fast? New CIA leaks have revealed a powerful brain ritual that triggers instant wealth flow. This 7-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly changing lives. From crushing debt to dream vacations, this could be your shortcut to abundance. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Your mother would tell you that too. She would remind you that there's no weakness in feeling, no failure in tears. She would hold your face, wipe your cheeks and say, "You are doing better than you think." And she would be right. You've survived what could have broken you. And now I'm rebuilding, stone by stone, brick by brick, grace by grace. You won't even recognize yourself soon, not because you'll be someone else, but because you'll finally be fully yourself. That version of you, the free one, the peaceful one, the healed one. That's who I'm leading you back to, and I will not stop until you walk in it. This is not your end, this is the in-between, and the breakthrough is closer than you think. So take a breath, breathe in peace, let go of what you were never meant to carry alone. I'm not asking you to figure everything out, I'm asking you to trust that I already have. The plan is still intact, the promise is still alive, the future is still unfolding in your favor. You may not feel strong, but I see the strength in you. You may not feel brave, but I have watched you walk through storms that would have crushed others. You think your faith has been small, but even a mustard seed can move mountains. And you, my child, have carried your seed through fire. You didn't let go, even when your hands were trembling. That faith is what I'm about to breathe life into. If you believe your little faith still holds great power, comment 333 with boldness. There are moments when I have stood still, not because I wasn't moving, but because I was waiting for your heart to be ready to receive. Some doors don't open with effort, they open with surrender. And you're almost there. Your heart is softening, your hands are loosening their grip. You are starting to let go of what you were never meant to carry. And that's where I begin, my greatest work. She sees it too, your mother. She's seen the change happening in your spirit. She sees the moments you pause, the way you've started praying again in whispers, even when you don't know what to say. She sees the healing beginning to form under the surface, and she's at peace, because she knows that I will finish what I started in you. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are not too broken. I am still here, and I am still working. There were prayers she prayed over your life that you didn't even know about. Quiet words spoken in late hours. Hushed tears cried into pillows. Pleas that reached me long before you even faced the battles she feared. And I have not ignored a single one. I gathered them all. And now, in my timing, I'm answering them. If you trust that heaven is still answering old prayers in new ways, comment 555 and receive that truth in your spirit. You see, I don't work on the world's schedule. I don't operate by human clocks. I am never early and never late. I arrive exactly when the blessing will become a breakthrough, not a burden. That's what's happening now. That's why she's been trying to connect with you. Because she knows it's close. She knows the moment is coming when everything shifts. You thought you missed your moment. You didn't. It was just being delayed for your protection. You thought the promise faded. It didn't. It was maturing. You thought you were forgotten. You weren't. I was simply closer than you realized, working where you couldn't see. And now, I'm lifting the veil. Now, I'm opening your eyes. Now, I'm speaking straight into your spirit so clearly that you can't deny it anymore. Something divine is happening here, and it's not random, it's not by chance. It's been written into your life since the very beginning. There is nothing I cannot restore, no loss too deep, no wound too wide, no emptiness too hollow. When I step in, all things begin to change. And I have stepped in, right now, through this moment, through these words. I am stepping into the place in your heart that you kept locked away because it hurt too much to face. Your mother's voice has carried across eternity, not in sound but in love, and I've allowed you to feel that lately. The dreams, the quiet thoughts, the way her memory keeps pulling at you. It's not a coincidence. It's confirmation. She's still near in ways that only I can allow. Because I knew you needed that reassurance right now. If you believe this is more than a moment, that it's divine confirmation, comment 1212 now. There is favor coming that you didn't earn. Not because you don't deserve it, but because I give freely to those I love. There are doors opening that you didn't knock on. Not because you're lucky, but because you're covered. There is restoration unfolding that won't make sense to anyone around you, but it will be undeniable. Because when I move, I don't do halfway miracles. I do full circle transformations. This is your full circle season. The place where pain once lived is about to overflow with peace. The spaces that echoed with loss will be filled with laughter again. The parts of you that felt forgotten are being called forward. Nothing about this is small. Nothing about this is temporary. I am doing something eternal. And your mother, she's not missing it. She's watching. She's rejoicing. She's standing in the full glory of my presence and saying, "Yes, Lord, I see it too." That's my child. Her joy is complete, not just because she's with me, but because she sees you walking toward healing, toward peace, toward purpose. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles into fortune? A covert CIA finding exposes a strange 7-second ritual that activates money-attracting brainwaves on autopilot. Supported by science and 4 elite labs, this home ritual is turning struggling people into dream lifestyle owners. But this page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted from the internet forever. You don't have to carry the weight anymore. You don't have to keep figuring it all out. You don't have to pretend you're okay. Just be here. Just stay open. Just let me in. There is no shame in being tired. There is no weakness in needing rest. Even the strongest grow weary, and I see how long you've been holding things together, quietly, alone, with a smile that hides more than it shows. But I am not asking you to keep carrying it all. I'm asking you to give it to me. I can hold what you can't. I can carry what you were never meant to carry alone. If you believe it's time to let go and be held, comment 999 as a step of surrender. You have been walking through this world carrying invisible grief, and I know how it changes everything. I know how it affects your breathing, your thinking, your sleeping. I see how some days you just want to disappear so you don't have to pretend you're okay. But listen, grief is not failure. Grief is proof that you loved deeply. It's not a sign of weakness. It's a sign that you still carry her in your heart. Your mother doesn't want you to stay stuck in pain. She wants you to live, really live, with joy, with laughter again, with love again. She wants you to find peace. And I want the same for you. That's why you're hearing this now, because it's time. Time to breathe again, time to hope again, time to believe in life beyond the sorrow. You're not betraying her by moving forward, you're honoring her. Every step you take is a reflection of her faith, her strength, her prayers. You are not walking away from her. You're walking toward what she always wanted for you: freedom, peace, wholeness. That is what I am bringing into your life now. If you believe peace is possible again, comment 1010 and let it be so. You've done your best to be strong for everyone else, but I want to be strong for you now. I want to step into that tired space in your soul and pour in new strength, the kind that doesn't burn out, the kind that comes from me. You don't need to prove anything to me. I already know your heart. I know how hard you've fought. And I'm proud of you. I truly am. Your mother is proud of you too. She has seen the nights you cried yourself to sleep. She has seen the days you didn't want to get out of bed but did anyway. She knows you have moments where you feel like you're failing, but she wants you to know you've already succeeded in the most important thing. You didn't give up, and neither did she. She's seen how far you've come, and now she sees how close you are to the blessing I've prepared. That's why she's been so present in spirit lately. That's why you've been feeling her more. Because she knows what I'm about to release over your life, and she couldn't stay silent. You've wondered if you're imagining the moments when you feel her, but you're not. The chills, the unexpected tears, the signs you can't explain, that's not just your mind playing tricks on you. That's me allowing your heart to feel her presence, so you don't have to walk into this new season alone. She has not missed a moment, and neither have I. If you know this is speaking directly to your heart, comment 1717 and stay with me through this. There's something I need you to understand deeply. This is not the end of your story, not even close. What you've been through was real. It was hard. It hurt, but it didn't destroy you, and that matters, because what you survive becomes your testimony, and your testimony will help others find their healing too. You don't have to be perfect to be used. You just have to be willing, and you are. Even now, with your heart still mending, I see your willingness. That's what I'm blessing. That's what I'm building on. You may feel unfinished, but I do my best work with unfinished hearts. Your mother believed in that. She didn't see you as broken, she saw you as becoming. She saw your kindness, your compassion, your quiet strength, and those things live on. Not just in memory, but in motion. You carry her legacy every time you show love when it's hard, every time you forgive when you could choose bitterness, every time you keep going. I want you to stop questioning whether you're on the right path. If you're here, reading this, then you are. Because I led you here. Because I never left your side, not even for a second. You've looked around and wondered why others seem further ahead, but you are exactly where I need you to be. And what I'm preparing for you is unlike anything you've seen before. You don't need 100 steps right now. You just need one step forward, one prayer of surrender, one choice to trust me again. I'll handle the rest. I always have. Don't let the past define you. Don't let the pain shrink you. Don't let loss steal your voice. I gave you a future, and that future is not tied to what you lost. It's tied to what I still have for you, and I have so much more for you. You are not running out of time. You are stepping into the fullness of it. There is a reason things didn't work when you wanted them to. There is a reason certain prayers were not answered when you first cried them. I was not saying no, I was saying not yet. Because I wasn't just preparing the blessing for you, I was preparing you for the blessing. And now, both are almost ready. If your heart is still open to what I'm doing, comment Amen, and continue walking forward with me. You are entering a season where what once felt far will begin to feel near. The opportunities you thought you missed, the healing you thought would never come, the clarity you've prayed for, I am releasing all of it, little by little, layer by layer. I don't just bless quickly, I bless deeply, and deeply takes time. Your mother knew that. She understood patience in ways you didn't always see. She knew how to wait and trust me, even when things didn't make sense. And she prayed that one day you would have the same faith, not a shallow kind that breaks under pressure, but a strong kind that bends and still stands. That faith is rising in you now. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has now come to light, revealing a brain-hacking ritual that draws in wealth like magic. It only takes 7 seconds. You can do it at home, and it's supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are ditching debt and living in luxury right now, but this information won't stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted. You are becoming what she prayed for. She sees it. She sees the days you resist the urge to isolate. She sees the way you try to speak life into others, even when you feel empty yourself. She sees how you push through grief to still show up for your responsibilities. She sees it all. And she's not just proud, she's full of joy, because she knows who's walking with you now. She knows I'm with you. You felt like you're in between seasons, like nothing is clear and everything is fragile. But in between is where I do some of my greatest work. Because in between is where I break old chains. It's where I realign your steps. It's where I whisper instead of shout, so you learn to hear me more closely. If you've been in that in-between place, not sure where you're going, comment 1111 and trust that I'm leading. I know it hasn't been easy. The tears, the disappointment, the lonely nights, the unanswered texts, the moments when you wanted to reach for someone but didn't know who to call. I saw all of it. I didn't just witness it, I felt it with you. That's how close I am. That's how much I care. And that's how deeply I've decided to carry you from here. You are not a burden. You are not too much. You are not forgotten. You are still being held together by my hand. And yes, your mother's voice has reached me too, not in begging but in believing. She's prayed, Lord, remind them they're not alone. Let them feel your presence the way I do. Let them walk with the same peace I now know. And I have answered her. That's why this moment is happening. That's why these words are settling into your heart like healing rain. You've doubted whether this was really for you. But if you're here, it is. You didn't find this by accident. You were guided, called, pulled into this moment because I have something to say to you that you were finally ready to hear. You've carried so much shame for not being stronger, for not grieving the right way, for still struggling when everyone thought you were okay. But listen, there is no shame in your sorrow. There is no guilt in your healing. There is no timeline you have to follow to make others comfortable. This is your journey, and I'm walking it with you. If you trust that your healing doesn't have to look perfect, comment 222 and release that pressure. You don't have to hide the parts of yourself that still hurt. I won't turn away from them. I will draw closer. That's what a loving father does. That's what your mother believed I would do, and she was right. I am near to the brokenhearted. I bind up their wounds. And right now, I'm binding yours with peace. You don't have to worry about what's next. I've already gone ahead of you. The unknown does not scare me. The future doesn't surprise me. I have seen the road, and it is safe. It is filled with promise. It is full of grace. And the best part? You won't be walking it alone. There is a shift coming, not just outside of you, but inside of you. A lifting, a clearing, a new strength you didn't know was still in you. That strength is mine. That hope is mine. That peace is mine. And I'm placing it in you right now, not because you earned it, but because you are mine. You don't need to be afraid of starting over. You haven't failed. You haven't missed it. What feels like the end is actually the place where I begin again. I bring life out of dust. I bring beauty from ashes. And right now, I'm bringing something new from everything that has felt broken. Trust me when I say this isn't the end of your story. This is the place where the healing begins. If you feel that this is a new beginning for you, comment Amen and let your spirit receive it. I have never left your side. Even when it was dark, even when the pain numbed everything inside you, even when you stopped praying because you didn't know what else to say, I stayed. I listened. I covered you. You didn't feel me because grief is heavy, but I never took my hand off your life. And your mother knew that. That's why she never stopped trusting me. She's seen what you couldn't. She saw my angels surrounding your room when you couldn't sleep. She saw me catch your tears before they hit the pillow. She saw how I shielded you from things you didn't even know were trying to break you. And now she's watching as I pour out a new kind of peace into your soul, the kind only heaven understands. Your pain has not gone unnoticed, but it also has not been wasted. I don't waste what wounds you. I use it. I shape it. I turn it into something redemptive. You may not see the full picture yet, but you will. The day is coming when you'll look back and say, now I see why I had to walk through it. That day is closer than you think. If you've ever questioned whether your pain had purpose, comment 555 to believe again. She is still near, not in body, but in spirit. You don't need to see her to feel her. You don't need to hear her to know she's present. Her love didn't end, it simply changed form. And I've allowed you to sense it, those moments that seem too familiar to explain. Those sudden waves of peace in the middle of sorrow, those dreams that feel more like visits than memory. That's not your imagination. That's me giving you what your heart still needs. You miss her voice. You miss the comfort of knowing she was there if you needed her. But I want you to know she is still rooting for you. She is still with you in the ways that matter most. She's in the strength you found when you didn't think you had any left. She's in the wisdom you speak that you didn't know you carried. She's in the way your heart still bends toward compassion even after being hurt. Why are so many claiming this CIA ritual changed their life in just 7 seconds? This leaked CIA ritual is the real deal, and it's potent. A 7-second brainwave hack, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping regular people leap from broke to abundant. Dream homes, cars, trips, it's all within reach. But this video could disappear anytime from the internet, so click the link in the description and comments now to see it before it's gone forever. She is not gone. She is glorified. And you are still deeply loved by her. You are not weak for grieving. You are human. And I, your God, created you that way. I created tears to be holy. I created mourning to have meaning. And I created time to bring healing. So take your time. Do not rush. Do not pretend. You are not behind. You are simply healing. And healing is sacred to me. If you trust that I am healing you even when it feels slow, comment 333 with gentle hope.